Hey YouTube, how you doing? Ian here from Ian here and there. Carrying on with our countdown, we're going to go straight into it. We're looking at position number 34 now, so let me bring it in and show you which one I've chosen for this spot. It's a Daltic. Few reasons why I've chosen this loco, to be honest. Quite a few. If I can just turn that other light on, that might give me a bit more light. It goes back to what we said about the Class 47. The colour, don't like green. I don't think it does the locomotive any justice whatsoever, but apart from that, I am pulling some wagons, well, carriages tonight, to give you some idea what I'm talking about. So pulling power is another reason why this loco is in the position it's in. Let me show you what I mean. Now then, there's 3 carriages. They are quite heavy carriages, I'll give you that. If I stick any more than that on that train, it will not pull it at all. In fact, look, it's getting wheel slip as we're going around this part here. Granted, I still haven't got my rail done, but that's no excuse. I'm just trying to get it, I just want it to go around a bit slow, so you've got some idea on what I'm talking about. There you are, it's slipping now, look. See that? That is one of the biggest reasons. See that? That is one of the biggest reasons why it's at this position it's at. It's because it just doesn't, it hasn't got the ballast in it to be able to pull it. And I've got a rack of 4 of these intercity carriages. I think they're called with Mark 1s or Mark 2s, whatever they are. I've got a rack of 4 of these and I can't put the 4th on. There's the 4th. Can't put it on. Won't pull it. I did try tonight, and just to make sure I'd made the right decision, and it wouldn't pull it at all. It wouldn't even go around the circuit once. So that is the reason why it's at this position. If you want to, because it is an express passenger train, the Daltic, this particular Daltic is, and it's supposed to pull carriages. I mean, it's a brilliant train in the fact that if you've got a goods train and you want a nighttime train, look, because it's got the lights on it, some rather nice powerful LEDs on the front of it. It's, you know, it's well lit up. It's just I wanted to show you tonight with the proper carriages on, and for me to do that, I've had to lose half my train. Well, alright, I say half. I've had to lose 1 carriage, but I thought it would have just gripped a bit better than what this does. But again, 30 years old, it wasn't, and they're not built the same these days. They're built now as a proper model. When this was built, it was built as a toy, basically, and that's the full and short of it. But today, of course, they're built as actual models. If you go for the premium section, you do still get the toys, of course you do. You know, when you start looking at the cheapy end ones, they're more for your kids' toys. But you know, when you start looking at the premium end, you start looking at money. and that's why they're not children's toys, because of the price. But apart from that, you know, I don't like the colour. I didn't on the Class 47 on the other video, did I? But if I could change the colour, but then you'd only land up BR blue. If you could change the colour, so unless I think it's because I'm a bit biased these days for the newer stuff, I think probably that's what it is. But if you could put it in virgin colours or one of them, you know, it'd be a lovely engine. But obviously, these wasn't about when Virgin come out. I don't know the exact figures when Virgin launched, but it wasn't when this was built. Because I think these was built in the 60s, 70s, if I remember right. And they was express trains going up to Scotland, if I remember right. And yeah, they used to go up the East Coast Main Line, if I've got my memory functioning correctly. But yeah, it's a shame, it really is. But like, if I'm gonna grab a train specifically to pull wagons, or say a passenger train that isn't an heavy passenger train, well then this is it. But if it goes well, I mean, you know, it don't have much trouble. You know, it's a good locomotive, but as you can see, it's having a bit of trouble. You can't pull it. Now then, there's two ways to get around that problem. If I just give it a bit of an helping hand, you can change the traction tyres, because these have got traction tyres on these Daltics, because they've got the Ringfield motor set up on them. And the other thing is you can add ballast to the locomotive. Them are the two things you can do, and if you do that, you know, hopefully it'll cure it. But I will come back to you on that. I might get this one apart and see if that would do something, adding more ballast. It usually does. I'll keep you posted on that one. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. You must share, like and subscribe. And what we'll do is we'll carry on with our countdown, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.